So I think that's a really cool part of his kit now is the fact that because he has that extra elemental explosion, he has more chances to proc uh what is it, Thunderblight that makes
Yeah,
you
we'll
that gets
start
you
it off with one
stunned
of
super
those.
duper easy. If you get stunned, bro, count your days. Especially if he targets you twice in a row. That's how he got
Let me
me.
start
Like
it
you
off
get
with a
knocked down and he
with an
just
offset.
like Shawn Michaels from the top
Oh, he's
rope
beating my shit.
throws an elbow down. I wonder if it could be offset. I think so. I think well, honestly, I don't know if his elbow drop can be. That's what I'm gonna call it.
I'm
Is the
so much
elbow
more
drop.
mobile.
It's too funny. It's too fucking funny. Or the people's elbow. That might I might stick with the people's elbow. So the
Throws him
swipes
below his
when
own
he
feet
when he
off.
throws his wing talons into the ground and drags them, that can be offset. But his people's elbow or the elbow
Yeah,
drop,
you
I
want
don't
it,
know if
dude.
you can
Just
offset
remember,
that
you want it,
because of
dude.
just how fast it comes down. You might be able
Oh
to.
wait, I don't have to
I
do
just
that.
don't think, me
I'll take
personally,
that
I don't
trade and
think
just
that I
watch him
have the
swap.
reaction time to be able to release an offset strike at the same time that he would come down. I like the
Yeah,
difficulty. I
baby.
like
That's
his
what we want.
lethality now. I think that he's
We're almost
as
at a white
lethal as he
charges, dude.
probably
That was
should be.
fast.
He's only lethal if he combos you, really. I think that if you have any type of thunder resistance or any type of shield or any type of defensive capability like
I
that,
know I
I
picked up a black
think,
puck. There we go.
now this is just my opinion, but I think that you should be able
That
to
move's
at
really
least
cool.
face tank one strike, but it's when
I like
he
that.
hits you multiple times back to back,
Oh, he comes down faster.
especially if you're stunned and you can't like throw up a block or something. It's pretty much GG's. For the first Arch-Tempered monster in the game, I feel like his lethality is probably where it should be, and he's only lethal if he kind of catches you off guard. I like that fight way more than I like original Rey Dau. Original Rey Dau is just way too predictable. Having that extra elemental explosion makes the fight good
Ow, damn it.
and difficult for melee folks
Dude, I'm
like
just
me,
getting
who
side.
just
I'm just getting
literally
like
block every
straights.
physical attack he throws and then retaliates
Look,
with like an
I've
amped
got a
element
super
discharge or
elemental
an offset
discharge
strike
the
or
moment
something.
this guy touches the
Especially if they
ground.
go the route of adding new moves
There it is.
to the Arch-Tempered variant monsters. I think
Let's go.
that's the way they should go.
2.
Because if the rest of the
Back on the
if
ground,
Arch-Tempered
sir.
monsters are just going to be more health and more damage, that's going to be boring as fuck. I think they should stay with the adding new moves because it keeps you on your toes.
Dude just got
I mean,
bro.
once people catch on, it's just like any other move set. People will,
Dodged into that.
you're going to be able to play around it. First impressions though of AT Rey Dau, I'm gonna give that motherfucker a 9 out of 10 as far as fun.
With that.
I don't well, honestly, I don't know. I might say 10 out of 10. Fun factor. I was having an absolute blast fighting that guy. I think out of all the weapons that I've tried today against AT Rey Dau, which was Great Sword, which took me 30 fucking minutes, which I did it solo. But Great Sword, Charge Blade,
Oh wait, no,
Sword and Shield, Bow, Long Sword. Long Sword's at the bottom for me, just because I'm a trash longsword player. I'm awful. Great Sword was really fun, though how aggressive he is and that delay in between attack animations is so short. It's really tough to get off like a really good true charge slash, especially like with a Great Sword. Even tackling through some of his attacks because of that leftover lightning explosion, I still get hit, right? I'll tackle through the attack and then I'll get hit with that explosion and it just throws me. It knocks me down. So getting a true charge on Arch-Tempered Rey Dau is definitely tough. I would say, at least with the weapons that I've tried, the most fun was probably the bow.
Trying to.
The bow against Arch-Tempered Rey Dau, super fun.
Woo.
Which, granted, you know, I had a team with me. But just the ability to kind of dance around, especially with all the ray gun shots that he fires at you, just being able to kind of dance around his, you know, his rail gun, it's fantastic. I love it. And just being able to retaliate with like a dragon
Take one of
piercer,
these.
it's great. 10 out of 10, fun with the bow. Charge Blade being next, I love the Charge Blade.
Is
I'm
it
a bit
me, or is
biased,
the combos in this
but
game flow
being able to
so
block for me is a big thing. So, but
Go ahead and hit him with
I'm going to put Charge Blade above Greatsword just because it's more mobile, and I like being mobile, but I also like doing a fuck ton of damage, and that's what the Axe mode is good for, especially Power Axe mode. And then Greatsword at number 3, Sword and Shield at number 4, kind of for that same defensive capability, being able to be super mobile and just kind of dance around his attacks. Like, anytime he was going to throw out a railgun strike, I just baseball slid under his face, and I was safe. I don't think there was any move that he really caught me with when I was playing Sword and Shield. But Sword and Shield, super mobile. Anyway. And then, again, I'm biased because I'm bad. But Longsword, last. Those are the ones that I used today. I think for a first Arch-Tempered monster in Wilds, I think he fits pretty well. It's a fantastic fight. Very fun.
Let me